before we even got started, I had some of you folks write down some things on some pieces of paper with some pencils. And we're going to use some of those for this next game. But what I'm going to need some further help from you because I need to know where is one of your favorite places in the world that you can possibly imagine being?
Aruba.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Aruba, Hawaii. What about the complete opposite of that?
Harrisburg.
Glad you could join us.
That's right.
Okay, you are driving over, you're going into Canada. You're at the border. That's your scene. And neither one of these gentlemen has any idea what's on these pieces of paper, but at certain points during the game, they're going to have to pull these out and use them in their dialogue and justify whatever the hell you sick people wrote down on these papers.
What?
Yeah. For each. Make it happen. Take it away.
So it's really awesome that you're driving with me back to Canada, eh?
Yeah, no problem, Bill.
Hey, you like the hockey like I like the hockey?
No, I mean, I do like hockey, but not in the same...
Tell me you're not a hoser, eh?
I have no idea what that means at all, to be entirely honest. I'm really sorry.
How can... You know what? This is just like when my sister came to me one day.
Would you watch The Road?
I'm watching The Road. I am from Canada, or else beer is stronger, you drive later.
Sound
I am vaguely Scottish on my mother's side.
I sensed that.
But I'll never forget the day my sister came to me and said, I'm wearing my thong backwards.
Hell wrote that.
And you know,
At that point, it would pretty much just be floss, wouldn't it?
You would think so. But no, she was a visual performance artist, and she was demonstrating to me what it's like to be a non-hockey person in Canada. It's like wearing uncomfortable underwear backwards. I think it's something we can all relate to.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, careful, we're coming up to the actual border here. Oh, do you see these signs? They're ridiculous. They put up these signs like we don't know what to do. It says, never up, never in, which obviously some people understand and I don't. But in any case, I mean, no one should go to Canada, so never up, no offense. And no one should be in Canada, so never in. That makes sense.
We're very protective of our social healthcare system. But you know what?
Thanks there, Connery.
It reminds me of something that a Mountie once told me. Chris Cook likes enemas.
Was he speaking in the third person? Was his name Chris?
No, he's referring to his Harrisburg friend. He went to this comedy show one time.
Oh, he likes enemas.
Apparently, you know. A Mountie cannot lie, as you know.
My father had a weird thing for enemas too. Really, anytime he would come back from the doctor, he always had like this little saying he would say to me. He'd be like, Ben, I just got back, and Byron Ramusin is a stallion. And that was his doctor's name was Byron. He was just saying about how much of a stallion his doctor was in his delivering of the enema. It was strangely sexual for my father to say something like that.
And my father would go to the same man for prostate exam, and as I waited in the waiting room, I'd always hear echoing down the hospital walls, "No, I will not make out with you," which speaks for itself.
That is it's disturbing that kind of thing still happens in hospitals. I mean,
well, pretty hard in Canada, not.
Well, yeah, the free healthcare. Well, free.
Gotta get some weirdos.
Don't even get me started on politics. Did you hear the latest thing that Obama said in the news?
In the news.
In the news. I was watching just yesterday, and they quoted him. He said, "My Pappy likes to eat underwear," and you know what he means by that. He means that he's a Democrat, just like all you Canadians.
Oh, I had to pull over with that, eh? First you don't like the hockey, now you're making fun of our liberal system. You know, you can just open up that door there and go walking towards the mountain yourself.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to get out anyway to get to customs, so I might as well get out.
You know what? I have one thing to say to you. Friend who decided to betray me on the way to Canada. Oh, Canada, a home and native land. My fistful went into my vagina. My fistula went into my vagina, which is something my sister taught me with the backwards underwear. Because you really stink in my craw.
You know what? You know what? That is disturbing. You know, in America, we have words. We have names.
Do you have
we
words
have
now?
names for people like you from your weird-ass country of Canada. You know what we call you Canadians down here?
What do you
in
call
the
us,
good old
Nick,
U.S. of A?
That's
100 orgasms a year makes John Howard a happy boy.